Welcome to the Florida Peanut Podcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode of news briefings from Executive Director Laura Fowler-Goss.
Hey there, it's Laura with the Florida Peanut Federation. Our 2023 Supporters of Florida Peanut Federation roll call in no particular order. This is the gold level supporters: AgTrax, Cardin Insurance, Corteva, Swanee River Peanut Company, Tidewater, Amatis, Birdsong, Coggins Farm Supply, Tri-County Irrigation, Sandland Farms, and Nutrien. The work of Florida Peanut Federation largely depends on the combination of the peanut marketing order through Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, but equally our supporters provide opportunities for the programs and activities. The 2023 Silver Supporters List: AgPro, Gator Crop Consulting, J&J Gas Service, Hopper Dispatch, Southeastern Agricultural Laboratories, Southern Ag and Insurance Services, Gowan, Diamond R Fertilizer, Craig Michael Farm Bureau Insurance, Helena, Jim Hinton Oil, Southeast Agricultural Equipment, Dwight Stansel Farm and Nursery, Lafayette State Bank, Farm Credit of Florida, Gwynn Brothers Farm, Ring Power, J&J Strong, Sessions, Putnell Farm, Valent, Weeks Farm Machinery Auction, and the Jordan Agency. Florida Peanut Federation separates our supporters into different categories based on the level that they provide each year, but everybody counts. We are so thankful for all of the support that we get. In the bronze category this year, 6th Gen Ag Services, Atticus, Champion Irrigation, Matt and Laura Goss, Lassiter Equipment Group, H2O Technologies, KMC, Olem, GW Hunter, Cunningham and Sons, and Triangle Chemical Company. Thanks for doing business with the supporters of Florida Peanut Federation. At every opportunity, we encourage you to support the people who support our efforts. The Emerald category for 2023 includes Agra EFC Equipment, Ameris Bank, Barfield Auctions, Bell Auto Parts, Capital City Bank, Cherry's Restaurant, B&G Seed Processors, Diversified Financial Services, Columbia Livestock Market, S&K Barrington Farms, Hayes LTI, Farm Credit of Northwest Florida, Verdesian, Live Oak and Lake City Napa Stores, North Florida Printing Company, Irwin Stansel Farming, Preferred Rental Company, Custom Ag Formulators, First Federal Bank, Triple P Trucking, Service First Bank, Chief LaNapa, Vision Biologics. Estimates are coming in for the 2023 U.S. planted acreage of peanuts. It looks like overall we are increasing state by state with the exception of Oklahoma. Let's look at the increase. Estimated acreage: Alabama, almost 10%, up to 180. Arkansas, up 6% to 34. This is 1,000 acres when I read these numbers, so that's 34,000 acres for Alabama. Florida, up 16%, 165. Georgia, there's some discrepancy there. There's a conservative estimate of just shy of 5% and an optimistic estimate of about 10%. We'll see what happens. Looking like 710 or so. Mississippi, up a smidge, 16,000 acres. Louisiana, same. Missouri, same. New Mexico, same. North Carolina, up 4.5% to 115. Oklahoma, this is where we drop by about 2,000 acres to 15,000. South Carolina, very much the same, far as the estimates go. Texas up 16.5% to 140. Virginia, the same. Overall, that gives us 1,499,000 acres, which is an increase of about 7% estimated for the 2023 planting. I read something very interesting in the Peanut Market News. We know that is published by Tyron Spearman. This is edition 33 that I got this out of. Mars Wrigley Company, they have obviously a very strong brand with $5 billion brands, and the Kind brand is going to make 6 for them. A quote by Anne-Marie De Lorenzo, the Senior Strategic Sourcing Manager: "We have put sustainability at the core of our business. Sustainability is an entry ticket expectation for our business partners. I understand that the Mars Sustainability Plan will have 3 interconnected ambitions informed by science that will allow the company to address 2 things that I agree are quite important to consumers: environmental and social changes that are facing our world." Here are the facts. 70% of all consumers have a snack every day. The average number of times a consumer snacks each day? 3. So is that a snack between breakfast and lunch, and a snack between lunch and dinner, and a snack after dinner? That's an awful lot of snacking. Also reported 66% of consumers have an indulgent snack at least one time per week. I find these facts interesting. I also agree with them, although who am I to agree on Mars Wrigley research? But I think this is very interesting and something that the Peanut Federation needs to be aware of, and you can count on our leadership team to be forward-thinking and try to address these facts, statistics, and industry-wide goals within our programming for the rest of the year. Let's talk about some of the farmer concerns for the peanut season coming up. We have had a couple of pre-planting meetings, of note, one in Hamilton County, one in Lafayette County. And not only were these concerns discussed at those meetings, but also Auburn University peanut specialist Chris Balcom would provide this list for us. Here are the issues. Cotton price, no competition. As a matter of fact, the National Cotton Council shows that Alabama cotton acreage is down 13%, Florida down 28%, and Georgia down a little over 1%. So that cotton price providing no competition is a concern. Cheap peanuts with high inputs. Y'all, I don't want to tell you what you know more than I do, but that sounds like bad news. Labor, finding and keeping the help, and good Lord, how much that labor costs. Input costs like fertilizer and pesticides, energy costs like diesel fuel and electricity. There will be a lack of water supply for Oklahoma, Texas, and New Mexico. That's certainly an issue. Many states are predominantly dry land. I believe Florida is about half and half. It is of note that Texas had 30,000 acres that failed last year because of lack of rainfall. So that's pretty stressful to think about there. Other factors that are being expressed as farmers get ready to plant: seed quality, producing lower grades and lower shell out, but still good germination. Tomato spotted wilt virus. We are encouraging all producers to follow the prescription. Planting date concerns, variety selection at early planting, and then have you all heard of the burrowing bug that is causing trouble in North Carolina and Georgia? Is this the same? Is this different than other years? A fella told me one time that just when he thinks he's seen it all, there is always something different. Certainly, the Florida Peanut Federation is here to provide help and support in all possible ways that we can. If there's something that we can do for you all, information we can provide, research help that we can participate with, our office number 386-362-2077. let's talk about peanut processing. The statistics are a little bit all over the place. Raw peanuts for primary products showing an increase. Peanut butter continues to show an increase in strong market, but the use of raw shelled peanuts in candy is down almost 15%. Snack peanuts are also down 4%. In-shell peanuts are up 10% over the last month. 6 months, forgive me. So peanut butter is up, peanuts in candy down, snack peanuts down, and in-shell peanuts are up. So I guess we'll take the good with the bad.
Thank you for listening to the Florida Peanut Podcast. In this episode, you heard Laura Fowler Goss, the Executive Director of the Florida Peanut Federation, give news updates on the peanut industry in Florida.